doing that because I want to focus on working with writers, working with actors, working with directors.
What did you do today? Can you give us an idea of what you did at work? What did you do at work today, Simon? Yeah, you come home from school. What lessons did you have? Is it? What are you like?
I've spent a lot of my day being interrupted from writing a pitch document that I need to write that needs to go out to America ahead of next week because I'm going to LA to pitch our new show that we've got commissioned for BBC.
Oh,
that sounds really grand, doesn't it?
Well, sounds good.
But generally, Tim was asking me this, and we as a company, you talk about distinguishing features. I think one of the things is we're very British. A lot of our output is very rooted in this country. We've done very little kind of fantasy or sci-fi. We've done some period drama, but not much. But we're very rooted in contemporary Britain, and we haven't done a lot of things with, in a kind of American-facing way. But we're now in a world where, in order to finance the show that I'm going out to talk about, we need an American partner. So I've got to say to them, here's the show, it's all set in Britain. Do you fancy it? And they'll go, can there be an American in it? And I'll go, no. And then we'll see how that goes. So as you can imagine, the pitch document's going to be really important. So that was today. I met. What else did I do? I met a recent NFTS graduate and she's trying to break into producing, and I try and do at least a couple of those meetings every week. It's hard because at the time, your diary gets filled up. But I remember, when Tony Garnett agreed to meet me, how important that was to my career. So I want to try and help people in the same way.
Talking of writers, how did you get to meet or know of Jed Mercurio? For those who don't know, he went on to write Line of Duty and Bodyguard, and before that, Bodies and Critical, which I think was on Sky, and other stuff as well.
So, of course, Jed started his career at World Productions. So, as a junior doctor, he applied to write. Tony Garnett decided he wanted to do a medical drama about junior doctors, and he thought the best way of getting authenticity was to get a junior doctor to write it. So we put an advert. It was an advert in the Lancet, and Jed replied, and John Hodge replied of Trainspotting fame. At that point, John Hodge got Shallow Grave greenlit, so Jed got the gig, and he wrote Cardiac Arrest for the company, 3 series of that for BBC One. It's a brilliant, sort of blackly comic drama about being a junior doctor in a failing NHS hospital. And so I knew of him through that, and then he'd gone off to do other things, and we met in Leeds while we were filming up there. He was doing Bodies, and we were doing a show up there. And we got on quite well, and he said he wanted to do a show about police corruption. And I said, yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm from the West Midlands with a home in police corruption. We wrote the rule book. And so he came to us with the sort of core idea that we do, and then we started developing it. But in those days, we weren't occupying the position we are now, and it took quite a long time to sell the show into the BBC.
Obviously, the first series of Line of Duty was broadcast on BBC Two 7 years ago this month, I watched it from the beginning and always really loved the show.